Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Rashad Landers, and I always start off like that, but I don't like editing my videos, so it's gonna stay in here. But I decided I'm probably gonna go ahead and go with this channel, man. We're gonna get this channel jumping like it used to be. We're gonna be coming with some daily uploads. I say that a lot, but this time I'm for real. I don't really have nothing to do, man. It's quarantine. I should have been started just back up. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. I actually want to do this in the future and stuff. So, even whether it's me doing it from YouTube or whether I'm working for like ESPN in the future or something, but something along those lines. But let's get into the video, bro. The topic for today is Mikey Williams versus DJ Wagner comparison. So this comparison, it's kind of blowing the internet up right now because Paul Biancardi, if you guys don't know, he's the director of recruiting, released his new rankings, which I have a lot to talk about. Chet Holmgren at #1 for 2021 and things like that. Of course, the money base for 2022. But the debate that everybody is talking about is DJ Wagner versus Mikey Williams. Who should be #1 in 2023? So here we go. So this is DJ Wagner. If you guys haven't seen him yet, he's a 6'3", kind of a lanky kind of guard. But I can't really, in my opinion, guys, it's a tough decision. I'm not gonna lie, it's a tough decision who to put at #1. But DJ Wagner, I think Paul Biancardi put him there because, in my opinion, Paul Biancardi is he's a very big guy on competition you play and your maturity. And we've already seen DJ Wagner at, Team USA camp, and he plays in one of the strongest leagues. I think he's in Jersey or New York. He's in Jersey or New York. He's in one of those, though. And he played on the team with Lance Ware, who's headed to Kentucky, I believe. But his competition, his poise, very crafty guard, can get to the lane kind of whenever he wants to. He knows how to switch the pace of a game. He knows how to control a game. Whereas for, if we look at a guy like Mikey in the eyes of Paul Biancardi, the flash is there, kind of like a Jalen Green. The flash is there, but I honestly don't know where Paul Biancardi was going. It's hard to say, man, because Mikey's a very good player. Like, they both have very smooth games. Mikey is more of the better scorer, no doubt. But DJ Wagner is a better all-around player. That is the upside that he does have. DJ Wagner is a very all-around player. He's a better all-around player than Mikey, of course. Defensive end, that could be something that went with Paul Biancardi's decision. It's very hard to – it's a good comparison. I think Jalen Lewis, a 6'8" center or something, was between the both of them. I watched a little bit of him. I don't know. Mikey should be ahead of him, in my opinion, but we're not going to speak on that. But it's a very close comparison between those two. And if DJ Wagner does continue to be #1 throughout his senior year, I think this is going to be the first time we've seen a #1 ranked guard since Brandon Jennings, probably. And you guys know how he was, and he's probably from that same up area, like New York and Jersey type. But his league is very tough. I think he plays in the same league as Roselle Catholic. I can't think of the name of that league right now, but that's, same league that produced Nas Reed and guys like that. It's a very close comparison, but I think DJ Wagner is #1 over Mikey Williams simply because, like I said, he's a more complete guard in terms of offense and defense stand-wise, so all-around player. You're looking at that. If you're in the eyes of Paul Biancardi, you're looking at competition, of course, which will put him there. He's 6'3", and Mikey's listed at 6'1" right now. 6'1" shooting guard, that could probably bother. But you got to think about it. These guys are only 15, 16, man. We still got about 8 more ranking updates to go because ESPN updates them about 4 times a year. And we still got a long time to go. I wish we had summer ball. Did you summer ball? Because usually rankings come out after summer ball as well. So it would have been interesting to see how the rankings played then, considering who they played with. I'm pretty sure DJ Wagner would have been on EYBL somewhere. And Mikey would have been with either Compton Magic on Adidas. They run Adidas. But, yeah, I think that's where it plays into it. In my opinion, I'm more of an all-around type guy. I like offense and defense. But, I'm going to have to go with DJ Wagner myself. And I heard a lot of people in the comment section arguing with, hard work over clout. Don't get me wrong. We don't know what these players do, but outside of what they post, both guys seem like two hardworking guys. Of course, they're both talented. But, I mean, you can't really just say that. You got to back it up. I saw a lot of people did. They were talking about it as well, how DJ Wagner plays tougher competition all year. And, you know, what he does against tougher comp. I mean, you know, people will come back on Mikey's side. Well, he dropped 77 in the game as a freshman and, you know, things like that. But, you know, I say it'd be interesting to see what goes on. Bryce Griggs is with Mikey next year, too. So hopefully they can get, like, a little national schedule going on. I know some CIF team, which is the California League, I believe, they don't let you play certain teams. I know Sierra Canyon couldn't play Montverde this year, even though they played them a lot last year, even though they lost every time. Probably would have lost this year, don't get me wrong. But it'd be interesting to see, because now you got Bryce Griggs and Mikey in the backcourt. And if you guys don't know who Bryce Griggs is, Bryce Griggs, I don't care what anybody says for 2022, Bryce Griggs is a top 5 player in my opinion. I've seen him play in person. I've seen a lot of guys play in person, but Bryce Griggs was the one where he's about 6'3" now. They still have him listed as 6'6'1". The kid is 6'3" now. And he's one of the smoothest point guards. He's not like a pass-first type of guy, but he's a guy where he can get wherever he wants to, whenever he wants to on the floor and score, but he'll pass it if the hip-side defense comes. He's one of the dynamic offensive players. Him and Mikey together, honestly, it's going to be the truth. I mean, Bryce with the 1, Mikey at the 2. I think Devontae Cobbs was talking something on Instagram. He's talking a little noise, talking about some MI Knicks. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes there, though. If you guys know who Devontae Cobbs is, he switches high schools a lot. But it'd be interesting to see. But in the Mikey versus DJ Wagner comparison, guys, Paul Biancardi put DJ Wagner. I just told you the reasons why I think he put DJ Wagner. You know, like I said, it's really 50-49. If you like making a 2K jump shot, it's 50-49. That's how close that comparison is between those two. It could go either way at either point. I'm going to watch some more Jalen Lewis before I speak on him some more, you know what I'm saying? But if we're going off a 6'8" center, for right now, that's good. But, you know, like I said, these kids are only 15 or 16. So if he grows to be about 6'11", 7 foot, then that kid can be wherever he wants to. Because one thing about Paul Biancardi, I will say this as well. One thing about Paul Biancardi is there will always be a big in the top 5. That's one thing I will say. If they're not number 1, they're top 5. Like Chet Holmgren is already number 1 in 2021. He loves bigs, especially skilled bigs. You know, not saying Mobley is like Chet Holmgren. I mean, Chet Holmgren is like Mobley. But you know what I'm saying? You kind of see where I get the gist. You go back to guys like Harry Giles and stuff like that. You know, once you keep up with rankings and stuff for a long time, it'd be interesting to see. I'm ready to see what 24/7 when they update their stuff. Because in my opinion, believe it or not, 24/7 is more accurate than ESPN. Although ESPN is the more like dominant rankings that a lot of people go by. 24/7 has some good rankings. You guys should actually check it out. But yeah, that's all for this video, man. Mikey Williams, DJ Wagner comparison. That'll be everything. You guys like the video, like content like this, please like and subscribe, man. I don't have the best setup. I can record these on my phone and stuff too. So yeah, I'm just out here grinding. You know, it's from the mud. So thank you.